So the Packers will begin first down from their own 25-yard line. First play from scrimmage. 3 receivers in. Barnes. Up top, right away, downfield, intercepted. Tony Parrish with the pick. Brings it deep into Packer territory, all the way down to the 17-yard line.
Tries the same thing this week. Spread the offense with 3 wide receivers. Tony Parrish is looking at this one all the way. Just playing the free safety, the center field position right there. You're looking at Brett Favre, and one thing that Brett has had the history of is a little high, floats a few balls to start a game. That's the adrenaline in him and the competitor to him to make a play right away.
Gives Kate McNown a short field to work with, starting at the Packers 17. Hands it off to James Allen. Spins free down to the 14-yard line. Tyrone Williams on the tackle. 4 yards on the last run by Allen. He gets the carry again. Bottled up at the 11-yard line by Bernardo Harris and Nate Wayne. McNown has had an up-and-down season, at times seeming to take steps back. Each week is the quarterback in the backfield. You've seen, the offensive line. Jimmy Herndon gets the start, replacing Blake Brockemeyer, and Casey Wegman is at center for the injured Olin Cruz. There in the backfield is James Allen, who has had the 2 carries already, making his 2nd start of the season.
Bears coming out with a couple of tight ends and a fullback, trying to pound it like we thought they would.
It's 3rd and 3. McNown in the flat. Curtis Enos, first down and goal, Bears.
Trying to go back. Curtis Enos at tailback.
And 3 tight ends in for the Bears. McNown keeps it into the end zone.
Well, the old college option. Just the veer left.
1-yard touchdown run for Cade McNown.
We meant Gary Croton mentioned before the game that they put the option in this week. They like to run it left because McNown is left. He's a left-handed. Jimmy Herndon right here, a nice block right on the edge against Theory.
He's going backwards. It's first down, 28 to go. Levens again. And we finally get a play without a flag. Sean Harris on the tackle. They don't pick up much yards, though. Thanks to the play of the Bears defense, which is led up front by Philip Daniels, who leads them as sack, the free agent pickup from the Seattle Seahawks. In the backfield, they've got a good one. Brian Urlacher, the middle linebacker, starting his 3rd straight game, their 1st-round pick out of New Mexico. And in the defensive backfield, Smith and Harris, the corners, Mike Brown, the rookie, and Tony Parrish are the safeties. And once again, the Packers have an injury on the field. And for the Packers, they've got to get to the 41-yard line for the first down. Barnes runs out of time, brought down for the sack. Philip Daniels, his 4th sack of the season.
Well, this Packer offensive line struggled 2 weeks ago against the Eagles. Out here, the left tackle Mike Wall working on Philip Daniels on the outside. Brett Favre's waiting for the downfield route to develop on him.
They've got to get to the 42 of the Packers for the first.
One of these junk defenses up at the line of scrimmage now.
And now rolls to his left. Keeps it. Flies just across midfield, far short of the first down. As Green Bay has their 3rd possession. Dorsey Levens brings it for about a yard before being brought down by Brian Robinson. Packers and the Bears, 1957, opening day. Richard Milhouse Nixon, the vice president, in to see this game. The Bears and the Packers. Green Bay coached by Lau Blackburn, the Bears by John Patty Driscoll. And the Packers won that one 21-17. Ball is out here. Picked up and scooped up. Eddie Kinnison, and he's into the open field. He's got a blocker and 1 man to beat. They catch him from behind, but what a run by the Chicago Bears on the end around. 53 yards, Eddie Kinnison.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Eddie trying to get involved in his game plan. The Bears fumble more than any other team in this league. You're going to see just the reverse right here. Right there, what you don't see is that ball bouncing right back into Eddie's hands. Caught the Packers secondary off guard. Boom. Never got that ball cleanly. And you know how that ball can bounce, Kirk. That one came right back to him. He never missed stride.
Sets up a 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. James Allen dives forward. Going to be short of the end zone. Santana Dotson on the tackle. Who hasn't made a field goal since the opening game of the season from 19 yards out. Splits the uprights. And the Bears go on top 10-0.
The NFL, you're going to get to know this name real fast because he's had 2 starts in his career and he's been a dominant force. When you watch the tapes of him, you can't take your eyes off the kid. And being around him this week and talking to his teammates, they feel his presence too. I mean, they feel like that guy on the field, you keep the offensive guards and tackles off him, he's going to go find a way to make the play.
2nd and 8 for the Packers. Bard to William Henderson. Fighting for the 1st down, loses the football. And the Bears fall on top of it. Jim Flanagan with the recovery. Here's another look at that last play.
There's Todd Perry on the bottom. Left guard, he's got Santana Dotson on his back, and he wants to keep him on his back. Here comes Big Cat over the top. And this is the penalty right here. All he did was try and pull the man off of his man. He's just trying to be the pacemaker, and that's what...
McNown. Nice grab. Alonzo Mays bobbled it for a second, but hauled it in. Dorsey Levens. Can't find any running room. Brian Urlacher catches him in the backfield.
Turning it.
So the pass is incomplete, brings up a 3rd and 10 from the 38-yard line. Farr, big chase, goes down for the sack.
Great coverage
Brian
downfield.
Urlacher and Philip Daniels both had it.
Well, he's having a good time playing the game, too. And the NFL is going to like this kid. He's just a relentless player. He's got tremendous speed, and now his instincts are really good. I mean, he gets to see the whole thing, and Brett's not going to outrun him. The coverage down the field was great. Tony Parrish, quarterbacks.
Bears begin 1st and 10 at the 20. The handoff, James Allen. Oh, boy, is he hit. Darren Sharper on the tackle. We've talked about the history of this series, and Bear running backs have had some great days. November 1968, Hall of Famer Gale Sayers against the Packers. 205 yards, a Lambeau Field record. The Bears won that one 13-10, and then in October of '77, the late, great Walter Payton also rushed for 205 yards, tying Sayers' record, and the Bears won that one 26-0. James Allen, long way to go to get 205 right now. 8 carries, 15 yards so far. John Allred, the tight end, gets the 1st down, spins his way to the 32-yard line.
Getting here. In '97, he backed up Eddie George and went to Philadelphia. Look at the 3 guys in Philadelphia in '97. Then he came here, and Edgar Bennett was still here. The next year, they drafted Curtis Enos, so he really hasn't had much of a chance anywhere he's been.
McNown throwing deep. He's got a man wide open, and it's caught. Marcus Robinson. And he walks into the end zone for the touchdown. 68 yards.
How many of these type of plays are the Bears going to be pulling off today? That ball could have hit Arsenio Blimp up there, Kurt. Boy, that ball hung up there a long time. And give McNown credit here for escaping some early pressure, trying to buy some time. And one thing that McNown has is he's got good legs and good maneuverability in the pocket, but he almost hit the top of Lambeau Field there. Both Packers that time, Tyrone Williams and Leroy Butler, knocked each other off. This week having to move outside to end.
They hand the ball off to James Allen. picks up 4 yards. Nate Wayne on the tackle.
This is where every team should have a Hall of Fame. Not just a Ring of Honor like you see right here. You see the great Don Hudson. But I mean a real Hall of Fame, because every team has a history to it. It may not be Packer history, but the Falcons have a history, and there's been some great players that have put that organization on the map.
Right now, Amon Green with the carry for the Packers. Clyde Simmons on the tackle. And you talk about the Hall of Fame, and you look at it, and you're right. It's the 3rd turnover of the first half for the Packers. Gives the Bears the ball at the 48. James Allen spins free down to the Packers' 46-yard line. Leroy Butler on the tackle.
John Williams, no help behind him. Might be worth a shot down the field.
They've got to get to the 41-yard line for the first down. Here comes the blitz. McNown gets it off and complete. First down, Bears. Eddie Kennison with the catch, 21 yards.
Now McNown.
Okay, thanks a lot, guys. You guys needed some breaks. You've been saying all week you got to have some breaks. Finally, some turnovers, things going your way.
Well, we got a couple breaks, and then we made a couple plays. We didn't make enough plays, though, you know, in the first half. Hopefully, we can just keep fighting and hold on. Our defense has done a fantastic job. It's a funny first half, the way it's ebbed and flowed.
Okay, Big now seeming to handle that Packer pressure fairly well.
Well, Cade's very tough. He's a very tough and competitive guy. We just need to make more plays inside our offense, you know, and move the ball with more consistency.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach. Go ahead and say.
Thank you.
All right, back to you guys.
Thank you, Drew. They try moving the ball with James Allen carrying the first play from scrimmage of the second half.
From William Henderson and a couple other guys.
After the 2-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 8. Dorsey Levens right back to the line of scrimmage. Jim Flanagan on the tackle.
Now here's the injury, Kurt. Performance here in his debut of NFL 2000.
So the ball's on the 1-yard line.
They're coming after McNown here up the edge.
Out of his own end zone, under pressure. McNown scrambles, gets out, and he crosses the 10-yard line. Finally pushed out of bounds by Bernardo Harris, but what a run to get out of trouble by McNown. 17 yards.
He said he's not having any fun at all in this 4-game losing streak. But this is fun because they send a great blitzer in Brian Williams after him, and he outruns the veteran. Knows where the marker was, got the first down, got him out of trouble. That was an opportunity for Green Bay to make a statement on defense and maybe come up with the safety.
It's 2nd and 9. McNown scrambles again. All over the place, slides down at the 21-yard line. We slide it out to L.A. and J.B. for the pressure on the Bears right now is 3rd and 6. They've got to get across the 28-yard line for the first. Quick pass by McNown. Marty Booker stretches out, reaches the marker.
Great read by Cade McNown. Green Bay came with the blitz that time again on 3rd down, as they have all afternoon. Going to come deep from the corner this time, trying to get pressure, and McNown's head turning to look at it right away. Sees it, sets his feet, gets the ball out there to Booker. Booker, who's a big receiver, presence of mind to stretch that ball out. It's a nice play by the quarterback.
A nice job of knowing where the sticks are by Booker. Gives him a first down at the 29. James Allen breaks through the line of scrimmage. Todd McBride gets him at about the 38-yard line for a gain of 9.
No, Allen's cracked a couple of those today. What he has is he has the ability to really change direction quickly in a short space. And it's, you know, really playing running back in this league is about creating space. You see it right here. I mean, there's a lot of little dancing, but as he's dancing, he's gaining yards. It's tough to get a good shot on him. He runs with the foot and came in last year with, and the rest of the league was looking at. We haven't seen one this afternoon.
This is the 9th play of the Bears drive. Empty backfield.
There it is.
And McNown gets it off quickly. Marcus Robinson, who had the 68-yard touchdown reception, this time scores another big one from 58 yards out. Cade McNown and Marcus Robinson, the big play combo again. You called it, Baldy.
I said, you know, Marcus Robinson was so good in his deception on this play. He doesn't move off the line of scrimmage right here. Packers come with the blitz. All we did was just patiently wait, and now he gets the split. And one thing that you haven't seen from the Bears this year is that play, that screen to the wide receiver, go for a big play, the first all year.
With 126 yards and 2 scores. On the 2nd and 10, Favre. He's got Bill Schrader. Makes the grab. For only a 2-yard pickup, Walt Harris on the tackle.
See, on the other hand, he's looking for that complimentary receiver that can help take away a lot of the double coverage that he gets.
James Allen. Nice spin move. Fights his way out to the 47-yard line before Darren Sharper gets him. 9 yards on the run. Plays that have happened in this game. Bears have it, first down from the 45. McNown, quick pass, complete. That's the tight end, John Allred. Crosses midfield, a gain of 6. Look at McNown. 8 of 14, that QB rating 141, which is quite excellent.
And no turnovers either.
From the 49. Alonzo Mays hangs on to it. We hang on to our favorite guy, JB, out in Los Angeles. Bartholomew. Allen Rossum at the 15. Trying to make something happen. Brought down for a loss. Kari Samuel. 42 yards on the punt. Packers lose.
In the middle, Urlacher all over the field. But right now, Chicago's done a smart thing. They've taken their 4 best pass rushers. They have them out on the field now. Troy Wilson, Brian Robinson, Clyde Simmons, and Philip Daniels on the outside. With the most amount of pressure they can on Favre here. Look at this. Urlacher recognizes it. Beat the leg whip. And I think Flanagan was out there with the leg whip, and Urlacher, he...
2nd and 20, 3 receivers in for the Bears. Trying to avoid their 5th, 3rd and out of this half. McNown keeps it. Nice pickup of about 13 yards, but caught from behind by Billy Lyon. 14 yards give him on the play. And they need a big play on 3rd down. They've got to get to the 40 for the first. Quick pass. That receiver screen. Marty Booker, dives for the first down to the 41-yard line. They needed 6, he got 8.
Well, down, you'll see, here's the block right there. That allowed Booker to get the first down. Nice bit of teamwork by Robinson.
They hand it off to James Allen on the first. He's in the open field. Deep into Packer territory. Darren Sharper on the tackle. 21 yards on the run for Allen.
Couple good in the 4th quarter. Trying to run the clock.
They fake the handoff. The tight end, John Allred. Bernardo Harris with the tackle. Give him 9 more yards.
Right here by McNown. Good presence here of using as much time as possible.
James Allen. Got the first down. So the Bears keep the chains moving. First down, 9 yards plus.
This offensive line is really a run-blocking offensive line. Not a lot of natural pass protectors there. They like to lean on guys, especially right now.
They fake the handoff again. McNown. Allred. John Allred brings it back inside. Going to be close to the first down marker. Billy Lyon on the tackle. He was 3 for 6 on the year, 1 for 2 today. With the kick. Beautiful. Oh, man, right down the middle. So he used the extra 10 yards and made it even more perfect.
Favre and bounced back to make the tackle.
Favre to the air again. Incomplete.
Yeah, guess who? Guess who on the cover?
For Armand Green, but Brian Urlacher was there.
Had 2 positions this year. He started off at the strong side linebacker. Lost his job in training camp there. Now watch this. I mean, you practice that every day, but then when you can take it to the field, the game field.
1st and 15. James Allen. Picks up about 3. Boy, this is the kind of finish, as the Packers call a timeout. James Allen hitting the backfield, spins 3, back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Great play by John Theory, who's had a heck of a game today.
on Walt Harris instead, but here's a look at Urlacher.
Well, Urlacher working on the fastest player on Green Bay right now. Or Amon Green just fell down on the play. Inside the 50 as an offense, you feel like you're going downhill right here.
First down at the Bears' 47-yard line. Barr to the air again. Out of the backfield again. Amon Green can't hold on.
Well, we've seen the Green Bay backs drop some balls today. We saw William Henderson drop a touchdown. Green has dropped a couple in the flat today.
That's their 6th drop for the Packer receivers.
Well, you know, Urlacher works on this. What you see from Urlacher is once the ball is in the air and he knows where the play is going, he has a burst as well. That ball should have been caught. Out the time afterward.
Which is the 37-yard line. They're out of timeouts.
The pressure.
And he's brought down, incomplete.
Philip Daniels with the hit.
He got to Favre just as Brett Favre threw the pass. And the Chicago Bears are going to get their first victory of the season.
Right here, Philip Daniels working on Mike Wall on the outside. It's a lot to ask for a lineman one-on-one. In this situation, time after time again, they shouldn't have been in this situation. Crushing defeat for the Packers.
But it's not enough.
Great team effort by the Bears today.
Cade McNown takes the knee, and the Chicago Bears get their first victory of the 2000 season, winning it in Green Bay 27-24. This is Kurt Menefee for Brian Baldinger and Drew Smith saying so long from Green Bay. Once again, the final score, Bears over the Packers.